I am Alyson Martinez. I am a licensed clinical social worker and also a licensed clinical alcohol and drug counselor. I am the clinical director here for the rescue mission. The clinical director definitely has a lot of different facets. So specifically here at the mission, I oversee our shelter departments and I see our recovery departments. I look at how to maintain the programming that we have, but also how to build our programming and constantly looking at the different trends in the community and how to meet the needs of the individuals and the families that we're serving here. I honestly love the day-to-day just aspects of everything. I love working with clinicians. I love helping them grow to be clinicians and to see it almost like pass forward. And I love being on the ground with the clients as well. It's not an agency where, you know, I'm in an office somewhere and I don't have any client contact. I'm constantly in the middle of it, whether it's a shelter resident or whether it's a recovery resident, just engulfed in what's happening. Some of the challenges I face, you know, it can be just making sure that myself and my staff are present to help the clients through whatever is a crisis to them at that point in time. It can seem so minute to us, but it's huge to them at that moment. The bigger struggles are constantly finding the different resources because we aren't an agency that can provide everything. There is no one agency that can provide everything. So to look at an individual's needs and trying to find agencies that can provide support for that can be very frustrating. Typical day for a resident is that, again, we're looking at a person as a whole. So they could start their shift with morning devotions where they get to kind of ground themselves. They get to hear a daily reading, a reflection, or even a just for today. They get to do, you know, some mindfulness, and then they start their day. A lot of times it's working in a specific shift. So we have work therapy component with our drug and alcohol treatment. They can be working in the kitchen in our thrift store, security, just helping the whole facility as a whole. They can start by working and then do treatment afterwards, or vice versa. They can start with their groups and meeting with their counselor and then flip to their job. So we have shifts that are either day shift or swing, and then a handful of grave. The greatest thing about working for the mission is that you are truly surrounded by a ton of staff members who have either been in the client's shoes or just have their own personal reasons why they're so passionate about the population, so that the care and everything that we do for the clients, you can see that in everyday interactions. And I think that has definitely enriched what this profession has meant to me. I think we take a lot of time with our clients and really truly give them what they need, you know, from peer support to counselors all the way up to our CEO. We really get to know the individuals that we're working with, and we get to be the ones that hear them and provide them that, whether it's, you know, my medication's at a store and now I'm at a treatment center, how do I get that? Or I haven't been in touch with my kids for a little bit, can you help me find them? I don't know how to navigate this. We're there from start to finish on whatever a person needs. This week alone, someone announced in our meeting with all the clients, we call it general session, when we get the whole recovery program together, and someone started crying because she celebrated her first birthday sober, and the women got her a cute, just small little present, and she opened it in front of everybody. And to see a moment like that keeps you motivated. To have visitations on Mondays and you see kids show up and start interacting with their parents who they haven't interacted in months because they've been lost, that keeps me motivated. Having staff graduate the program, become case management, become a peer, and is now one of my clinical interns, you know, there's no way that couldn't keep anybody going. Man, a viewer can impact us in so many ways by getting involved. You can impact us by volunteering. You can impact us by providing donations. We're constantly needing, again, sometimes things that I think we take for granted: underwear, bras, hygiene, just your average everyday needs that you automatically use. That can be huge. I think sharing a post can be huge on social media, educating, advocating, learning new things that are happening in this field. How can I, spread the word? If I can't donate financially, how can I get other people involved in just sharing the message?